And there's also a cat web.
Oh my gosh, that's creepy.
It's a cat web.
Look, it's gonna be salamanders tonight. Hey James, come down and do salamanders. So when we first moved to Keene, I had a 2-year-old, and we had just moved to this big house in the woods, which was new for me. My husband was traveling a lot, and one time he was traveling, and I saw a bunch of flashing lights at the end of our driveway, and my dog was barking like crazy, and it was really scary for me. I had a young kid. We ended up calling the police because I was home alone, and the police were like, "No, it's just the salamander people. Don't worry about it." That's how I discovered that there were salamander people at the end of our driveway. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's play.
On the first warm, rainy nights of spring, after the ground has thawed, thousands and thousands of salamanders and frogs migrate en masse from the woods where they've spent the winter to vernal pools and other wetlands where they breed. It's called explosive breeding because there are so many of them arriving at the same time, and the phenomenon is called big night because there's just so many critters out and about.
Roads between vernal pools and their sort of forest hiding places are a real problem. First of all, the obvious reason is because salamanders can get run over by cars, and sometimes in great numbers during these spring migrations, but also they're exposed to predators. A road is an area that doesn't have a lot of safe spots to kind of take a break and be under some moist leaf litter or under a log. It's just a real desert for them. And salamanders really can't move that quickly.
So we coordinate a project called the Salamander Crossing Brigades, where volunteers go out on these rainy spring nights, on these big nights. They move migrating frogs and salamanders across the road by hand. The goal is to move them faster than they can move themselves to prevent them from getting hit by cars. The first few years, we were spending a lot of time at North Lincoln Street in Keene, which is a site where on a really good night you could have 1,200 frogs crossing the road in the span of 4 hours. We now have more than 160 crossing sites that volunteers have identified. We have a few goals for this project. One is simply to prevent or minimize road mortality. And while we're doing that, we keep count. We keep some basic data on where these migrations are occurring, which species are involved, how many of each species.
This is the one that I found.
Okay,
And I found one down there.
We just got one more.
One more peeper, got it. The data we collect can help inform longer-term conservation solutions like road closures on these migration nights or amphibian underpass projects, tunnels to help amphibians move under the roads.
It's really always exciting if it's a rainy night in spring. They're like, "Oh, is it a salamander night?" I've never once said, "It might be a salamander tonight," and they go, "Oh, I don't want to go." I love watching the kids become more fascinated with it. They're asking different questions now. They know what to do. They want to share it with their friends. They want to go out there. They want to see it.
Salamanders in New England are important. They eat a lot of bugs, and they also are an important prey for a lot of other animals. Salamanders are often referred to environmentally as an indicator species of ecosystem health. Salamanders are very environmentally sensitive, and they're kind of wedded, generally speaking, to moisture areas and kind of contiguous habitat where they can move through and colonize safely. When the landscape gets divided by roads and suburban sprawl, you have a situation where very often they're just cut off from what would otherwise be good and useful habitat to them. These animals actually need a lot of help from us because they're poor colonizers and it's difficult for them to move great distances.
Salamander brigades have changed a lot over the years. So when I started, we had maybe half a dozen crossing sites. Most people had no idea what we were doing. If you explained this project to someone, they would look at you like you had 5 heads. These days, people know about it. It's really well known and beloved in a lot of these communities. And now there are dozens of crossing brigade programs all throughout the Northeast. So the landscape has changed quite quite a bit in 20 years.
There's a sense of like community involvement looking for these salamanders, and there's a sense of excitement when you see one. A lot of people will come over and you'll watch it and watch it cross.
Oh, babies, thanks for sharing. Oh, yeah. You got it, Phoebes?
So you start talking with the people that are there, and you start walking up and down with the people that are there, and you get to know them.
Keep going.
It's a good opportunity to interact with the world around us, and it's a good opportunity to, do something that does feel meaningful. It really does feel meaningful when you're taking the pictures of them and you're moving them across. You feel like you're helping them out.
Most of us are used to hearing every single day about all the terrible things that humans are doing to wildlife, all the harm that we're causing. I mean, that is the dominant story in our lives for people who care about the wild world. And so this is a really powerful antidote to that, because it's an opportunity to help in a really intimate way. That frog may not have made it across the road without your help.
Oh, wow. He's creeping and crawling.
I think. See ya.